Evening, कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? It's 7 p.m. and I'm here with you with one of our experts on the episode number 11 talk show with Neha Mehta, my Fit Brains initiator to introduce their therapist to all of you. Today we have our expert, Ms. Meenal Pandey, all the way from Ghaziabad, Delhi, to help you solve the queries related to the skill development in your children. हर पेरेंट चाहता है कि मैं अपने बच्चे में कोई ऐसा हुनर, कुछ ऐसा पैशन, कुछ ऐसा सीख डालूँ जो उसे दूसरों से अलग करे, एटलीस्ट उसे एक लाइवलीहुड दे पाए। एजुकेशन इज़ व्हाट एवरीवन वांट्स इन देयर किड, बट स्किल इज़ व्हाट देयर आर वेरी लेस पेरेंट्स आर रियली कंसर्न्ड फॉर. So today we have our expert and she'll put a light on how skills are important for your personal growth and professional also. Hello ma'am, how are you?
Hello, ma'am. I'm fine. How are you?
We are good here. So, thank you for giving us your time today. We all will definitely get beneficial with your time and with your information that you are going to share with us. So, I want you to first introduce yourself, what you do, and what are your expertise, since how long you're working.
Okay. My name is Meenal. First of all, I would like to extend my gratitude towards my fit brain who had let me join them as a panelist. I'll try my level best to satisfy all the queries regarding the kids during the lockdown and before they were facing a lot of problem these days. Especially, I am a clinical psychologist working from the past 8 years and counseling students as well as parents.
Right. So, what motivates you to go for the skill development in kids? See, once we start working as a counselor, just having a field into child psychology and deciding the school counseling is itself is a deal. क्योंकि adult से deal करना फिर भी आसान है, लेकिन बच्चों को स्पेशली उनके साथ दो लोग और अटैच होते हैं, मम्मा और पापा. तो उन्हें भी एक साथ कन्विंस करना या उनकी भी काउंसलिंग करना अपने में ही एक डील है. सो व्हाट मोटिवेट्स यू टू गो फॉर इट?
Correct, Neha ma'am. The thing is, I'll share my personal experience. In my childhood, when we were in the school, we hardly find any teacher having any time to discuss for our problem. But whereas when I turn up to my family, they were open-hearted and accepting everything what I want to share. Especially my father, he was like a role model to me and telling at every moment of time what I need to do and what I need to take a back step at what particular time. So, as you said, that it is very difficult to counsel a student. Yes, especially in today's life, it is a very, I will say, a drawback that students themselves don't know that they are going with some problem. The first biggest challenge is let them understand that what is the problem that they are facing, and then let the parents understand that actually this is a scenario going on where the child is having a mental health problem. क्योंकि वो दिखती नहीं है तो पेरेंट्स आर लाइक नहीं नहीं ये तो ठीक है ये तो बस बहाने हैं जिससे ये स्किप करना चाहता है क्योंकि पेरेंट्स को ये लगता है इट्स जस्ट एक्सक्यूज दैट दे आर वांटिंग टू गेट रिड ऑफ इट and they don't want to deal with it. For a very simple example, a child who is not able to solve a math question, a father or a mother will say, उसका बहाना है, घर कंप्यूटर दे दो, लैपटॉप दे दो या मोबाइल दे दो, अभी देखो आप कितने अच्छे से सब कर लेगा. But when it comes to study, he just want to escape. So this is where the mental health counseling or I as a counselor takes place. Let them understand that actually it is not visible, but somewhere something is going in the mind that a child is facing a problem in a real life.
Right. So actually, sometimes it becomes really difficult to convince parents that their children also needs help, maybe in the grounds of curriculum or studies or co-curricular activities. For obviously, for a parent, child is everything, and they feel that whatever he or she is saying, or maybe क्यों नहीं कर पा रहा, करना चाहिए, प्रॉब्लम होनी नहीं चाहिए. एंड देयर आर मेनी किड्स जिनके पेरेंट्स मेरे पास आके बोलते हैं कि मैम आपको ही लग रहा है इसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम है, इज परफेक्टली फाइन, यू डोंट नीड एनी हेल्प. सो वो बिल्कुल बराबर का सबको समझाना इम्पोर्टेंट होता है. सो आज जब हम आपसे मिले हैं तो हम बात करना चाह रहे हैं कि स्किल्स डेवलपमेंट बच्चों में कब से शुरू होना चाहिए और इसकी क्या इम्पोर्टेंस है.
Yeah, basically, Neha ma'am, skills are of three kinds: thinking, social, and emotional. Earlier with the ages, if I look into a child up till class 3 and 4, they are just learning the hobbies. One day they'll say, I love reading books. One day they'll say, I want to be a postman because they deliver letters to the different places and they are traveling all the way around with cycle and all. But skill development is like if it's particularly at the age of adolescence. When child enters into a preteen age, it's 11 and 12, where
Hmm.
child understands what is the scenario going on in my nearby places. There is a
Hmm.
age, like
Hmm.
they develop a peer group. They
Hmm.
wanted to share a problem with them, and this is a correct age to develop skill. Why I say that these skills are divided into three: thinking, social, and emotional, because these are the three skills that make us a individual healthy personality. If I'm not
Hmm.
thinking properly, critically, or analyzing logically with something, I'll somewhere land up in a problem either with social or with my emotions. Like I'll be crying on all the way alone. I'll be taking a social backstage. I'll not be talking to the people all the way around. And even might be possible, I want to stay alone, which the terminology comes out as depression. Usually the students are not able to understand that they are in some stress or this might be a sad mood. Terminology is being rotating all the way around. Either from the net they are understanding this thing or they are listening but the nearby places and they term themselves as we are in a pressure or we are in a depression, which I believe is wrong. They should not tag them and they should not even ask their parents or the people around them to tag what is the problem going on. Moving further, I would also like to say students at this particular age na, have somewhere inferiority complex or identity crisis
Hmm.
that they are dealing with. It's like whether I should listen to my parents or whether I should listen to my friends what they are demanding from me.
Hmm.
So in this particular scenario, the pandemic situation which is going on, I believe it's a correct time where the skill development can take place.
Hmm.
Parents as well as this child can develop a strong bond between them. Small activities can help them to develop properly.
Hmm. Right. So, if we are talking about an adolescent phase, entering like from 11 to 19 years, where the kid start developing his or her own identity, जहाँ एक प्रियर के प्रेशर होता है, रोल कंफ्यूजन शुरू हो जाता है, वहाँ पे स्किल डेवलपमेंट को जगह देनी चाहिए. सो स्पेशली
Correct.
व्हेन अब जब बच्चे जो स्पेशली 11 to 16 years के हैं हमारे पास, जहाँ पे, क्योंकि मैं 16 से ऊपर की इसलिए बात नहीं करती क्योंकि वहाँ पे स्किल्स को इतनी जगह देते ही नहीं है, क्योंकि स्टडीज उस समय प्रेशर में आ जाती हैं. तो मुझे लगता है कि जो हम स्किल
Correct.
डेवलपमेंट की बात करें वो 11 to 16 में करें, 11 to 15 करें. तो इस समय जो ये हमारे पास बहुत अच्छा टाइम है जहाँ पेरेंट्स को लगता है कि चाहे आपको 9th में 2 महीने भी फ्री मिल रहे हैं या 3 महीने भी मिल रहे हैं, तो इसको हम फटाफट से किसी कोचिंग क्लास में डाल देते हैं. यही वो टाइम है कि हम उन्हें कहीं ना कहीं डालें. राइट. सो ये जो
Yeah.
स्किल
It's like
अगर हम,
they want
हाँ प्लीज प्लीज
it's
कंटिन्यू.
like they want to project themselves कि मैं
हम्म.
ये नहीं कर पाया था तो तुम ये करो. They are projecting कि if I was at this particular age I was not having these many resources but I am giving it to you तो तुम करो इस चीज को. They are
हम्म.
putting a pressure. Like for a very simple example, if a father is working very hard and earning for a family, he just wants that my child should achieve a good result out of everything. And
हम्म.
if a child is not able to do that, he projects कि मैंने तुम्हें इतना सब कुछ दिया, तुम क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो? So
हम्म.
somewhere they have to understand that it's not, they cannot pressurize them and they cannot just force them to come out with the cocoon that you have to do this thing.
हम्म. राइट. तो जहाँ ये बात होती है कि हमें बच्चों के अंदर स्टडीज है, आपका चल रहा है, जो आप 9th 10th में आप चाह रहे हैं कि बच्चे कुछ नया लर्न करें, कोचिंग क्लासेस अपने एंट्रेंस एग्जाम के लिए प्रिपेयर करना शुरू करें, बट इससे ज्यादा वैल्यू स्किल की है. आजकल कहा जाता है कि इफ यू हैव समथिंग यू कैन डू समथिंग, इट इज मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट देन व्हाट डिग्रीज यू होल्ड. सो लेट्स मूव ऑन, हाउ टू एंड वेयर टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम.
See, correct age, as I told you earlier, is an adolescent age. Slowly and slowly, child moves towards the teenage. As you already said that till 15, a child needs to develop. Even if I say Freud, who was a psychologist and who has given a birth to psychology, he even says if an adolescent goes into a correct age, a child will develop a good person in future. So skills का क्या है? सबसे पहले the basic step is to develop a thinking skill. जब तक आप थिंकिंग प्रॉपर डेवलपमेंट नहीं करवाओगे, अ चाइल्ड वुड नॉट बी डेवलपिंग इट्स सोशल एंड इमोशनल स्किल. फॉर अ वेरी सिंपल एग्जाम्पल, लेट अस हैव अ स्टोरी. A
Hmm.
father and a son moving with a donkey on the
Hmm.
road, where the villagers are looking into them and saying, "How stupid you are! You have a donkey and you are not sitting on it." So the father
Hmm.
made son sit on it, and they were moving. And the little further, it was like how cruel son it is. He's asking his father to walk at this particular age and not letting him to walk on the donkey.
Hmm.
So similarly, the thinking pattern needs to develop. We cannot just land up what the people are saying. We have to think what is correct for us and how we have to move.
Hmm. Hmm.
Further, with the
Exactly.
social skills are like developing a technique of talking, speaking.
Hmm.
You cannot judge a child. Oh, तुमने ऐसा कैसे बोल दिया publicly? You should
Hmm.
not do these things. It's like कि अच्छा तुमने ऐसा बोला, you could have spoken in this particular way in future. Remember
Hmm.
how to interact. Be little bit strong with emotions. Emotions are like what I teach my students is like ना thinking, social and emotional. जब तक strong thinking नहीं रखोगे, तब तक socially active नहीं होगे और emotions develop नहीं करोगे. It's nothing to hide, and you cannot be like कि कोई तुम्हें जज कर रहा है. It's nothing judgmental at any moment of time. That's why
Hmm.
I say counseling is required. क्योंकि क्या होता है जब भी child किसी के पास जाता है, he or she in the back of the mind has always a fear कि मुझे जज तो नहीं कर रहा है. अरे पापा
Hmm.
कहीं क्या सोचेंगे मेरे बारे में. My mama will think, oh, I'm not even able to do this small thing.
Hmm.
Especially when they move up to their friends. Their friends are like, ये तो सबकी लाइफ में होता है, तू इतनी टेंशन क्यों ले रहा है? And they develop this tendency, ये सबकी लाइफ में हो रहा है तो मेरे संग भी हो रहा है. Why I'm not able to cope up? Because of which they hide their feelings and they don't share it to anybody. That's
Hmm.
why we say it is very much important that you accept first of all what is the problem going on and then move towards the counselor, because we are sitting as a non-judgmental person. And the
Hmm.
benefit that you all have is कि आपको कभी भी अपनी confidentiality, the things that you are sharing with us will not be disclosed to any other person unless and until it is not very important.
Hmm. Hmm. राइट. सो मैं ये आपसे पूछना चाह रही हूँ कि जो स्किल्स की हम बात कर रहे हैं, हमें स्किल्स सिखाना चाहिए या स्किल होनी चाहिए. कौन सी ऐसी स्किल्स हैं जो आपको लगता है कि ऑनलाइन भी दी जा सकती हैं, ऑनलाइन भी आप लर्न कर सकते हैं और ये टाइम है जैसे आप हम सब घर बैठे हैं तो कहाँ कोई स्किल्स आई वांट यू टू जस्ट गिव लिस्ट ऑफ सम स्किल्स व्हिच आर इम्पोर्टेंट दैट a kid should definitely learn.
Yeah, starting with the skill that I'll say is very small, like arranging your almirah properly. It will
Hmm.
develop you the thinking properly. Like if
Hmm.
somebody is having a personality issues, it's like he or a child is not able to speak properly in front of the audience. What he or she can do is he can talk to the parents, or rather can practice in front of a mirror. See what I need to speak, or just a reading habit which he or she can later on write in his own words and then practice as a speech. Small, small activities that can be learned like art. If a
Hmm.
child is very good in painting or in very good sketching, with the YouTube or with any other platform, even we have in our sessions very much where the child can enroll themselves and can develop their skills. Especially with the small students, I suggest the storytelling. क्योंकि क्या
Hmm.
होता है that is a particular stage where they develop how to speak. What are the proper adverbs in English are required? What in Hindi, how they need to put up with the grammar or in their own particular language. So these are some small, small activities like play therapy,
Hmm.
where they can play with the clay and they can make whatever they want to. Drawing is something that is very much attached to a child, and even they are able to express it in a very proper way. कि उनके मन में जो फीलिंग होती है ना वो कलर्स के थ्रू बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्रेस हो जाती है. When they are arranging their almirah, they have a developing sense of the theory, see how I need to arrange in a small almirah my things properly, so that whenever I need something, the drag should be in a proper way कि ताकि मेरा ऊपर का कोई भी सामान नीचे नहीं गिर जाए, which develops again a critical thinking. Social. जब आप एक ग्रुप में बैठे हो, you should know very well how to talk, how to give your gratitude towards others. स्पेशली ड्यूरिंग लॉकडाउन नेहा, समवेयर आई फील लाइक कि मास्क एक ऐसी चीज हो गई है ना, जो बहुत से लोग घर में बना रहे हैं, प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं. यू कैन टेल योर चाइल्ड हाउ टू डेवलप दैट. इवन दे कैन डेवलप देयर स्किल्स विद दैट स्टिचिंग एंड ऑल.
बिल्कुल सही, बिल्कुल सही. इवन आई डू एग्री विद दिस. देयर आर सर्टेन थिंग्स व्हाट वी कैन डू एट होम एंड लर्न, स्पेशली फ्रॉम स्टार्टिंग अरेंजिंग द थिंग्स. जब आप धीरे 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 अपने बच्चों को वो थोड़े थोड़े थोड़ी एक्टिविटीज से शुरू करते हैं. मे बी कुकिंग इज वन ऑफ द स्किल विच इज इम्पॉर्टेंट, क्योंकि हम अगर हमने सिखाया है तो अल्टीमेटली आपका आगे इंटरेस्ट उसमें डेवलप हो सकता है. मैं हमेशा एक चीज बोलती हूँ कि शायद एजुकेशन या डिग्रीज आपको वो सब नहीं दे सकते जो जो आपको आपकी स्किल याद करा सकती है. शायद जो एक चाय वाला होता है ना हमारे, जिससे हम चाय लेते हैं ऑफिस में या कहीं और, उसके पास शायद डिग्री नहीं है, लेकिन उसके पास वो एक स्किल है जो उसे दूसरों से अलग बनाती है. वो एक स्किल है जिससे वो अपनी कमाई कर सकता है. तो rather than enforcing your kid to learn XYZ from the textbook, it is always important to reinforce a skill in them, right? So
Whereas I'll also suggest one thing. स्पेशली बहुत से पेरेंट्स क्या करते हैं ना, बच्चों को फोर्स करते हैं, वेक अप अर्ली मॉर्निंग, प्रैक्टिस योगा, व्हाई आर यू नॉट डूइंग एनी योगा, कुछ एक्सरसाइज करो. यू कैन नॉट फोर्स देम, यू कैन जस्ट आस्क देम टू मेडिटेट ऑल्सो. इससे क्या होगा, उनकी पॉजिटिव स्किल्स डेवलप होगी. दे विल अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द नीड ऑफ एन आवर, उन्हें दिन में क्या क्या करना है. व्हाट आई सजेस्ट माई स्टूडेंट्स व्हेन दे आर कम्प्लीटली स्ट्रेस आउट ना, कि मेडिटेट करो. योगा नहीं, मेडिटेशन करो. इससे क्या होगा, तुम्हें खुद ही पता चलेगा वेयर वर यू स्ट्रेस एट पर्टिकुलर टाइम. हो क्या रहा है इन द टुडे सिनेरियो, एवरीथिंग इज बीइंग टेकन सो नेगेटिव कि कभी कोई पॉजिटिव चीज लेना ही नहीं चाहता पर्सन, स्पेशली व्हेन इट कम्स टू अ किड. they must be in a stress, but what they'll say, I'm so pissed off today कि मेरे से अब पढ़ाई नहीं हो रही है. They are under stress, but they are not understanding that this stress might be a helpful also. Like during exams के टाइम में क्या होता है, स्ट्रेस कहीं ना कहीं हेल्पफुल होता है. वो आपको मोटिवेट करता है कि यस आई हैव टू प्रैक्टिस अ लॉट ताकि मैं कल अच्छे से एग्जाम कर पाऊँ. बट स्टूडेंट्स आर लाइक, आई एम सो स्ट्रेस्ड, इट्स लाइक माई एंड ऑफ माई लाइफ डे, कि कल का ये बस पेपर खत्म हो. इफ इट डज नॉट गो वेल, आई विल समहाउ एंड अप माई लाइफ. Why? And my question is, why are you doing all these things to yourself? Why don't you understand कि एक stress भी helpful हो सकता है? Like for a very simple example, a teenager who is entering into a party, he's like, whether I am looking nice or not, whether the girls will appreciate me or not. So somewhere you have a stress that makes you appear very nicely in the society. So that's why I say practice in front of mirror. Mirror से जब practice करोगे तो अपनी speech पे control कर पाओगे. You will be able to understand where you have to go high, where you have to go low, where you have to use the words properly to express yourself.
right, perfectly right. So, if we wish to book you, and we want at least our parents who are actually sitting in lockdown with their kids and wish to book you online, how can we search you?
They just have to go on the website, click my name, and they can book my session going down by booking. And I have two options available. So they can call me and they can chat with me.
Right. So you can freely book a session on audio call with Miss Meenal Pandey. She's a career counselor as well as a skill trainer on our platform, MyFitBrain, www.myfitbrain.in. So feel free to connect her if you feel like. So, ma'am, can we? Where are you based? Can we meet you in person if somebody wishes to?
Yeah, I stay in Ghaziabad. If somebody wants to contact me, they can have a chat and they can tell me whenever they are free. They can approach me for the session.
Right. So, how you like this platform? How you like MyFit Brain helps you in building your professional clientage?
Yeah, it will help me a lot. Whereas I'll get the opportunity to move out of a school environment and meeting up all the parents and the students who are facing a problem in their life. With maintaining all the confidentiality, I'm repeating this thing again because many of the times the students are worried that I belong to this school. ऐसा ना हो मैम कहीं अपने स्कूल में डिस्कस कर लें. या मैम कहीं और हमें मिले तो शी माइट डिस्कस. नो, द थिंग इज वंस यू आर डिस्कसिंग समथिंग विद मी, everything is confidential and you don't have to take any pain on your brain or on your back of the mind कि कहीं मेरा कोई कुछ disclose ना हो. With
Hmm.
all the therapies that I use is relaxation therapy. It's like we take a muscle relaxant therapy, whereas the other therapies for the career counseling that I use is some testing I use, that like DBDA, where the aptitude of a child comes out properly. It's not just about I want this particular career option in my life just because my friend is taking or I have an interest in that particular subject. Aptitude is very much required once you are moving towards any of the subjects.
Right, exactly. Because aptitude helps you to decide that the career you are choosing is exactly among your intelligence quadrant or not, है ना? आप उससे अच्छा कर पाएंगे या नहीं कर पाएंगे, उसके अंदर आपका आगे फ्यूचर है या नहीं. This aptitude helps you to decide. So that is why the scaling
Correct.
ma'am is saying she used to use it while doing career counseling with his or her client. Apart from counseling on a daily basis, she do career counseling, and she works as a school counselor in a school previously. So feel free to connect her when you wish. Like, she's always there on My Fit Brain to book. Thank you so much for giving your time today. We really got
Thank you so much.
beneficial, and I hope that the parents who are listening to us will now have a second thought and enroll their kids into a skill development workshops, which are actually going on online these days also.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, if you are a psychologist and you are looking for a child psychology workshop, then MyFitBrain is providing a child psychology internship. अगर आप एक स्कूल में टीचर हैं, आप स्पेशल एजुकेटर टीचर हैं, आप स्कूल के प्रिंसिपल हैं, आप कोई लर्निंग डिसेबिलिटी टीचर्स हैं, आपके घर में कोई ऐसा बच्चा है जिसे स्पेशल केयर की ज़रूरत है, दिस इंटर्नशिप विल हेल्प यू टू ग्रो योर स्किल्स ड्रास्टिकली. आप एक स्कूल काउंसलर हो सकते हैं, काउंसलिंग साइकोलॉजिस्ट हो सकते हैं जो बच्चों के साथ डील करना चाहते हैं या वो आपके इंटरेस्ट जोन में आता है, तो ये इंटर्नशिप आपकी ड्रास्टिकली हेल्प कर सकती है. डिटेल्स के लिए आप हमारे नंबर 9050232637 पर मैसेज डाल सकते हैं, हमें myfitbrain@gmail.com पर मेल डाल सकते हैं और अपनी क्वेरीज को पूछ सकते हैं. इफ़ यू हैव इंटरेस्ट, देन डोंट मिस दिस वर्कशॉप. दिस इज़ वन ऑफ इट्स काइंड. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस. कल मिलते हैं इसी समय 12 बजे, और हमारे साथ टॉक शो विद नेहा मेहता. मैं आपसे मिलूंगी कल 7 बजे इसी समय, 7 p.m. सेम प्लेस सेम टाइम विद द सेम होस्ट. एंड लेट्स मीट द न्यू एक्सपर्ट टुमारो.